water is an essential aspect of human life. Every cell, tissues, and organs in our body is made up of water and requires water for proper functioning. Water accounts for about 50 to 70% of a total body weight. Apart from maintaining a healthy body weight, water helps to flush out toxins from the body. It produces the body fluids like saliva and digestive juices. Water regulates optimal muscle performance and body temperature. It helps to maintain the volume and viscosity of blood. And also it regulates the healthy functioning of all the organs. Water is a super important component of all living beings. According to reports by the WHO, approximately 2.1 billion people do not have access to clean drinking water. And therefore, it's our responsibility to use water effectively and efficiently. Myself, Dr. Saumya, and you're welcome to our channel, Doctor on Life. How much water should I drink in a day is a question we often come across. The daily fluid intake is considered as the amount of water consumed from foods, plain drinking water, and the other beverages. The recommended daily fluid intake depends on factors like the geographic location, age of a person, gender, body composition, and the activities involved in. According to the Institute of Medicine in 2004, men roughly needs about 2.5 to 3.7 liters of water a day, while women needs 2 to 2.7 liters of water in a day. Any change in the normal body requirement of water can make us feel fatigued, and the outcome is really bad. Do you know what happens to you when you don't drink water daily? We start to feel thirsty when our body water percentage drops below 2%. We know the thirst center of the brain is situated in the hypothalamus. This feeling of thirst is a survival instinct, which means that our brain is telling us to refill on water so that our body does not start dehydrating. Each day we tend to lose about 2 to 3 liters of water through sweat, urine, bowel movements, and breathing. So it's very essential to maintain this fluid loss by drinking water throughout the day. The early signs of water loss from the body will make us to feel thirsty, which itself is a signal from the brain reminding us to refill the water lost. And when we ignore this, the body tends to feel fatigue and may develop into a mild headache. And surprisingly, this headache winds off when you drink water. But if by any chance the body is not refilled with water, then the blood becomes concentrated, and this triggers the kidneys to retain water, and as a result the urine becomes thick and dark yellow with a strong odor. Now again, at this stage, if the fluid levels are not replaced, and if additionally the dehydrated body is pushed with exercises or heat exposure or even stressful activities, then the risk of exhaustion, collapse, and fainting increases. So let us get to know what exactly is dehydration. Dehydration occurs when the body does not have as much water and fluids as it needs. The dehydration can be mild, moderate, or even severe, depending on how much body fluid is lost and not replaced. Dehydration happens quickly, causing extreme thirst and fatigue, and ultimately organ failure and death. A person may go from a feeling of thirst and slightly sluggish on the first day with no water to an organ failure by the third day. And of course, dehydration does not affect everyone in the same way. Each person will have a different tolerance level to dehydration and may be able to survive without water for a longer or shorter time as compared to someone else. Now let us see how to identify the early signs of dehydration. If you develop thirst with fatigue, mild headache, dry mouth and lips, and decreased urine, then know that you are at the early stages of dehydration. So finally, let us know when to seek medical help. The symptoms of dehydration can appear quickly. If the body tends to lose water, it may send signals to the brain to trigger a response that the person will notice with the early signs of dehydration. Do not neglect to seek medical help in case of feeling dizziness, confused, weakness, fainting, fast heartbeat or breathing, and diarrhea for more than 24 hours. Get the treatments immediately to refill fluids in the body and get the body back in balance. Let us get to learn some tips to stay hydrated. It's a good habit to start your day with a glass of water. Make water your go-to drink. Drink water after every meals. And do not wait for the thirst signal to drink water next time. It is said that 80% of the water intake should be consumed in the form of beverages like drinking water, juices, soups, tea, coffee, etc. And the remaining 20% from the food. Make it a habit to include more of fresh fruits and vegetables in your diet to supply a lot of moisture from them. Drink water before and after exercises or workouts, and if required, during the practice also. Keep a bottle of water next to you while working or relaxing. And it's good to carry a bottle of water while walking or traveling. And to keep the body hydrated while you're sleeping, drink water before you go to bed. And lastly, remind a person next to you to drink water, which itself reminds you to drink water. Hope you enjoyed being with us. If you like this video, do share it with your friends and family to remind them the dangers of not drinking water. So drink enough water and stay hydrated. And hope to see you in our next video.